Welcome to the 10K SOXL Trader channel. Here I start with a $10,000 capital base, documenting live intraday trading of the SOXL leveraged ETF. By combining multiple quantitative strategies, I track the account's daily compounding performance. After a strong 3.34% debut in the first week, our 10K SOXL challenge entered its second week, July 7th, July 11th. This week, the market shifted away from one-sided trends and fell into a persistent tug-of-war and narrow consolidation. This posed an unprecedented test for our momentum strategies. As of Friday's close, the account's net value retreated from 10,234 hours to 10,223.90, marking a weekly loss of minus 1.07% with a total win rate of 40%. Now, let's take a deep dive into how the strategy adhered to discipline during its winter and look ahead to the coming week. Daily tactical review, testing resilience amidst chop and whipsaws. July 7th, the discipline of no trades. The market experienced a significant 5.52% pullback on Monday, yet the strategy generated no trading signals. In an environment of unclear trends and strong downward momentum, the system opted to stay on the sidelines, successfully avoiding potentially significant losses. This perfectly illustrates the risk management core that no trading is also a strategy. July 8th. Struggling in a roller coaster market. The market fell into a wide, volatile range where the strategy struggled to find opportunities. Although one long trade accurately captured an intraday rebound, the other 4 trades were stopped out by rapid market reversals, leading to a daily loss of minus 0.42%. This day's trading exposed the strategy's challenges in adapting to a directionless, choppy market. July 9th. Finding profit in volatility. In a highly volatile market, the strategy demonstrated its flexibility. With only 2 trades for the day, it successfully capitalized on a rally and fade opportunity with a precise short trade, ultimately securing a profit of $66,024. This proved that the system is still capable of identifying and seizing high-probability opportunities even in complex markets. July 10th and 11th. Consecutive drawdowns, a systematic test. These were the toughest 2 days of the week. The market first entered a momentum killer phase with a daily range of less than 1%, which then evolved into a whipsaw market with constant back-and-forth action. The strategy suffered consecutive losses on these 2 days, with a cumulative drawdown of over 1%. This is the ultimate test of a trader's discipline and trust in their system. Enduring a strategy's winter by strictly adhering to rules and controlling losses is the price that must be paid to survive and thrive in the long run. Macro vision, short-term divergence between strategy and buy and hold. From a macro perspective, the price of SOXL stock itself actually posted a weekly gain of about 4.8%. However, our quantitative strategy recorded a loss of minus 1.07%. This short-term divergence is perfectly normal and clearly illustrates the core characteristic of a momentum strategy. It forgoes some gains, or even accepts small losses, in choppy markets to avoid potentially large drawdowns, focusing instead on capturing alpha during clear, smooth trending periods in the future. Next week, outlook, awaiting a clear direction. Looking ahead to the week of July 14th, the market is at a critical directional choice juncture after days of consolidation and whipsaw action. On the technical front, SOXL failed to hold above $27.50 late last Friday, indicating short-term resistance at that level. Meanwhile, $26.90 serves as a key support line below. A breakout on significant volume is needed to break the current stalemate. On the sentiment front, days of choppy trading have worn out the patience of many traders. In this environment, once the market chooses a direction, it is likely to trigger a trend-following move. Our strategy is prepared for this scenario. At this stage, the primary task is to remain patient, trust the system, and wait for the market to provide a clear signal. Conclusion. Discipline is the only key to surviving a drawdown. This week's loss marks the first significant drawdown period since the challenge began. It is not a failure, but a valuable systematic test. It reminds us with real data that every strategy has its winter when it underperforms. The only thing that can guide us through this winter is not an endless optimization of parameters, but an absolute loyalty to trading discipline and a profound respect for risk. Thanks for watching. Feel free to leave a comment with your thoughts and subscribe to the channel to continue following my live SOXL quantitative trading journey.